Hello, everyone. Today we are talking to Ágúst Ágústsson from Reebok Fitness on how to automate whole gym operations and still maintain a great customer experience. Hi, Gusti. Welcome on the show.
Hi, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, Gusti, awesome to be with you today. Very important topic for many club operators, gym owners, fitness club owners, because they are looking for ways to automate different parts of their gym operations to reduce the cost of running the business, and of course making out of it a strategic advantage, or taking those savings and investing this into customer service. But before we discuss it, how you're doing things at Reebok Fitness, tell us a bit more about yourself and how you ended up in the fitness industry.
Yeah, my family has been in retail and distribution for many years, selling bicycles and fitness equipment, and also been distributing Adidas for sports clothing and shoes for 30 years. No, yeah, at least 30 years now. And so we've been in sports and fitness for a while, but 11 years ago we opened up our first club, November 11 in 2011. My father had been involved in running clubs both locally and overseas. He took part in some venture to go to Denmark and oversee some clubs with looking to make to use them to change into some kind of like a health resort program. It was before my time actually, so in the business, this part of the business. So, but what he gained there was great experience in running in clubs and seeing features and studying his competition, and so we had a lot of in-house experience and knowledge that we could use, and yeah.
Awesome. So entrepreneurial family, yeah.
Yeah, you could say so.
So father started the business and the whole family actually participated in growing it. Yeah. Gusti, you are from Iceland. Can you tell us a bit more about how the industry, fitness industry, looks like in Iceland? What's the competition? What's the market size?
I'd say it's highly competitive. It's most of the people live in the Reykjavik, in the capital area. There are about 230,000 people maybe, and we have 22 large clubs for those people, and there are about 5 affiliated CrossFit boxes and some dozens of boutiques all around the city. So there's a lot of competition.
Sure.
Okay. I think that when we started in 2011, the already was over 50% penetration for this market. So,
wow. Gusti, tell us a bit more about your clubs. How many of those clubs you have? What's the size of the club? What's your target market?
Well, since 2011, in 2011 we opened our first club in. It was actually quite big. It was 3,700-ish square meters. So everything was made big and roomy, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 studios, like hot yoga and spin class, and 3 other just for any kind of group classes. And also we had a CrossFit box within the club. So a lot of operation in there, and the equipment room, where was about 1,200 square meters. It's huge. There's a lot of space, and we when the regular club was maybe about 1,000, 1,500 square meters maximum. So it was quite big for a first one. And since then we have opened up 7 clubs around the city, and 2 of them are located at the local swimming pool. So it uses the locker rooms, showers from the swimming pool, and guests have full access to the swimming pool. And most of our members have like all of the club. They have access to all of the clubs. So if you're just a member at Reebok Fitness, and you can go anywhere. And we have 7 clubs, and the biggest competition has 13 in the capital area. So so we share those 20 of the 22 large clubs. A regular club is about 1,500 square meters with 3 studios and showers and locker rooms, maybe a hot tub and a sauna. So it's quite nice facilities, and the same goes for the competition. They have there's very nice clubs everywhere.
Do you target specific group of people, or is it more for like general public?
It's well, of course, it's the general public, yes, but we are more focused on regular Joes, on those I don't know, it's the perception of which members have of the competition is I would have to be in great shape to show up there. I have to be I have to have a 6-pack before I get there and can work out there. So we have been like striving to be the place where regular Joes can feel comfortable and not being judged for not having a 6-pack or not looking like a bodybuilder. So it's this welcoming atmosphere.
Yeah. What would be your strategic advantage? You would say, okay, why people are choosing you, not the other?
I would say that this like this approach for being for regular Joes is one of that, because I want the people who are afraid of going to the gym, because I'd say it's more and more people who know they need to go and want to go, but they feel they need the like the courage or the confidence to go. So there's a lot of people who actually think they have to get fit before they can go to the gym. I want to target those people and make them feel welcome and help them to get their goals.
If we will have some spare time at the end, maybe I'll ask how you're making sure to target the average Joe, how to invite them to the club. But right now, let's focus on the things that you are doing at Reebok Fitness. So there's quite a lot of things that you automated. So when we first met and you describe how you're doing things, I could sense it that you have different approach to automation. So Gusti, if you could just walk us through the different automations that you have at the Reebok Fitness.
Well, we would like to automate as much as possible and spend what we save on automation to improve the service that helps our members to reach their goals. That's the approach. We have automated most, well, since day one. We have been focused on automation. We only accept debit or credit cards via online registration. So you can't automate going to the bank. So we have never accepted any cash.
Mm-hmm.
Since every payment is received like electronically, so they're automatically booked into the ERP system, and there's no end of the day someone has to do anything. It just happens automatically. eFitness collects the money, and API makes sure it goes to the ERP system, and there's usually no one that touches that procedure. It's fully automated. Our instructors get paid. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll just for a second focus on the buying process. So basically, members buy the membership online. They have different tiers of membership. Based on the tiers they have different access to different parts of your offering. When they purchase it, they get a welcome email, text message. Then they come to the club, and there's also self-service there. Yeah, and you're using iris scanners. So
Right.
There's a self-service kiosk. You come to the club. There's no reception. You go to the self-service kiosk. You enter a special PIN number that you receive on the via text message. Then you scan your iris. Yeah.
Right.
That
process takes the member about 20 to 25 seconds after when he shows up to the club. So sorry.
Why you decided on the iris scanners?
Well, they've actually been an industry standard in Iceland. So every club uses the iris scanners, and they are quite reliable. They are like hands-free, and well, you can't fake it. So there's always just one set of keys or a card which you can't share. So it's very reliable.
Touch-free. That's very important for during the coronavirus time. So we had some clients with fingerprint readers, and there was some challenges with it. So basically, members buy online. They come to the club. They scan their iris, and then the system grants them access to the gym. There's no human interaction whatsoever. Instantly.
No.
Whenever the clients want to actually become a member of Reebok Fitness. Then the other thing that you mentioned is, okay, all the financial information are transferred directly to your separate ERP, yeah, and you were using, and this is, I remember from our sales conversations, that it's important for you that you have the API, that you can connect the eFitness to different applications. One of it is ERP, so it's also automatically all the accounting information are transferred, invoices that are transferred to your ERP.
Right. The API, the eFitness API was a very important factor in deciding on which program to go with. So, and it's I'm told it's quite extensive, the API documentation and the features you can use via API, and that's helped us a lot.
Yeah, so also the accounting part is automated, and you also mentioned that you outsource, which is quite interesting. You outsource help desk at Reebok Fitness.
Right.
Can you why you've done it? How are people reacting to it? What's the feedback you are getting? It's quite unusual.
I used to myself. I probably answered most of the because we don't have a telephone, and before a member can contact us, we take them through a short funnel of questions at the website that should lead them to the answer they're looking for, in like faster than if they would ask someone. Because if they want to ask someone, they would have to pick up the phone, make a little wait, ask a question, and get the answer. But in the same place they would find the phone number, they get like simple question on if he's already a member or not. Is it a payment issue? Is it an access issue? Is it a group class issue? And in a very short time, he gets led to his answer. And before they can, if he can't find the answer, then he can contact us.
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually less service, but I would say it's a better service because he gets his answer right away, rather than have to wait for it or ask for it. And if he can't find the answer, then he can contact the help desk, which is answered by, I think there are 16 people working at the help desk, and they work from 8 in the morning to 8 in the evening. Versus I used to have an employee who was kind of like full-time answering members and helping them and some others, but she could only go for 8 hours a day. So when she had to leave the company, she was going to finish her education, and I couldn't hold her. I had to find ways so that the answering wouldn't go to me. So I had to find a way. And this company who specializes in customer service, they answer telephones, they answer Facebook messages, they answer emails, and for us, they also answer video calls, because at the front desk in the self-service kiosk, if you need to talk to us as a staff member, if you need assistance with your membership or access or anything else, you can video call the help desk, and they're actually specialists in memberships and access. They can tell you, like, help you to finish registration or fix your registering your credit card or whatever it is. If they can't help you, they can always let you in and forward the issue to me, and I have it fixed. So it's actually a lot better service doing it like this, and it costs less.
Gusti, so you mentioned that first there's some funnel with some questions where you when someone needs to go through, yeah, they ask some questions, and so I understand that the answers to those questions are text based, yeah. It's I'm not sure, it's in a self-service computer, yeah.
This question funnel is just online. It's okay. You have to, if you want to contact us, you have to go through that one. So it's okay. I had an experience with this many years ago with British Airways. It kind of leads. It's like a chatbot or sure. And it helps you out real fast.
Okay. But at the end, it's still, if you would like to talk to someone, you can talk to someone to help you out and walk you through, or even open the door for you if something is there's some technical issue.
Yeah. They can remotely. They can be working in Germany for all that matters, and it's all they need is internet connection.
You said that not all of those people from helpdesk, they are from Iceland. That they're in different parts of the world. Yeah.
Yeah, they are from Iceland, but they live maybe in Germany or Denmark or Spain or I even think one of them lives in Australia, but I think it would be hard for him to take the
proper
shift.
time zone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What's the feedback from the clients when they get help from this help desk, outsourced help desk?
They actually don't know the difference, because they just this help desk company just answers in our name as if they were our employee. and I only have to train them in the system and our facilities, but they're already trained in customer service and in how to answer and like, so I don't have to train that part. So they're just my employees.
So basically, you just explain them, how to, check different things about, membership, about the payments, etc.
Yeah,
So you have like a knowledge base for them to update
yeah,
different things, what kind of, offers you have, etc.
yeah. And if they have any problems, like something they can't solve, they can call me and I help them, and then they update their handbook.
Sure. Gusti, why you decided to go with outsource company? Outsource and not hire, once again, someone on the company.
Um, I wasn't kind of thinking of it. I just needed to get to train a new person, and this I actually it wasn't a spam email, but it was like an an email I just received that caught my attention, and started reading and found out that they offered this service and their pricing wasn't that bad. So yeah, I
You
wasn't
try.
looking for outsourcing it. I was looking for a to train a new employee actually. So it was a nice coincidence.
Gusti, how many people are working at Reebok Fitness?
Mm, apart from well, the office is maybe 6 people,
Mhm.
and I have about 20 who work. I will have 5 other. Sorry, 7 other who have like regular shifts, and about 10 or 12 who take who's I can't remember the word.
Instructors, PTs.
No, and this is just the people who clean and take care of the place. It's if someone's sick, there are about 12 people who are on a list, on a call list, if I need
Mhm.
someone to replace a sick employer or something.
But
A substitute.
cleaning services, you are also hiring by yourself, or those are it's outsourced company?
No, that's still ours. It's still ours. Our
Oh, this one.
employees. Yeah.
Okay, so this one is quite unique. So all the cleaning is done by the employees, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
And
But
then
in
we
the
also have a lot of instructors and PTs who work with us.
Gusti, okay, so basically, we know that when there is a lot of technology and you have a self-service, if there's any issues and people, if they can't talk to anyone, they get quite frustrated very quickly. So it's very important that all the joining process, accessing the gym works very well. You said, okay, that you have help desk, so the clients actually can talk to someone. But I wanted to also ask you, what's the feedback from your customers, your members, about all of it, the joining process, and if they any issues, would they contacted the help desk? What's the feedback? Because many times it's like, okay, when it works, it's great, but then when there are some issues.
Yeah. Exactly. When it works, it's great. As like the iris enrollment takes 25 seconds from he authenticates him and until it's fit, he can walk into the gate. If it fails, then it's important that to have the people, to have the help desk, to have them like to know what to do and how to do it, and to be able to uh, like help and respond, or at least let them in. So that's probably the most frustration you can get, is you show up to your club and you registered and paid and you can't get in. That's probably the worst.
Yes. Is there anything that you have in mind, making sure that the people have a great experience while using your gym?
Mm, we all instructors um, well, they're chosen by their character and how they respond to people, and as well as how they instruct. So it's everybody knows that we want everyone to feel welcome. We want them to try to approach everyone, so no one will be like left alone or unattended. Uh, PTs have same instructions to make sure everyone feels welcome, and um, yeah, it's
Sure.
we have special classes that we offer to newcomers that take them like through everything. Like the first classes, they meet with an instructor who helps them with the onboarding, or like with enrollment if he needs. It takes them shows around the club, introduces to the club, and then next class is introduction to group classes. So if you've never been into a club before and you know absolutely nothing, then it's like a tasting menu, so to speak, to show you around, to show you how things work, show you the accommodation we have, and show you different kinds of classes in a closed group of peers, of people who everyone is a beginner.
So basically, there is a part where members, they do by themselves, buy the membership, access the gym, but then after they go through the gate, there are trainers, PTs, etc., who help the people get accustomed to the club, try different classes, and basically feel very, very well at the club.
Yeah,
Hmm.
exactly.
Gusti.
And this part is actually always evolving. So we are always trying to get this part better. I don't have a ready-made like solution right now, but it's always, we are testing out ways, and it's different kind of people, the instructors, and so we're always evolving in this part. It's a big challenge to do this effectively, and to make it like cost effective as well, because you can't do this very well by putting your best person and paying very well and put them in front of each customer, but it's that's very expensive. So we try to figure out ways to do it in like groups or semi-automatically.
Great. Gusti, when you opened your first club, you said that you still, from the beginning, it was automated club. There was a need in Iceland to make automated clubs. So basically, you were more like to get a competitive advantage. You wanted to make it automatic, or I'm not sure. You just seen it in other parts of the world, that, or your father, that
Yeah.
okay, it works great, and we would like to do it because it's also saves some operational, saves you basically time. Yeah.
Right. Well, the difference we took we when we started, the different from us is we started without the contract. So most clubs would go for you have to, if you want to get a fairly nice price for a membership, you would have to make a contract for 6 to 12 months. So you're locked in this membership agreement. And we came in with no contract and half of the price. So you would if it was cost the 12-month membership, well, the 12-month contract was somewhere around 6,000 Icelandic, but we started at 3,000 and no contract. But with same facilities. I mean, with a very high quality equipment room, with huge studios that could and many studios for group classes that could hold. Each studio could hold 50 people at prime time. So we had five of them. Versus at the time the competition maybe had 1 or 2 or 3 studios available, and not this size.
So you could offer the price because of the savings you got from the automation. How you managed to do it?
Yeah, savings from automation. We made a very good lease for the building. Yeah, we started with automation. We actually built this. We had most of the features eFitness can offer built for us in 2011. But the problem with that was it was expensive to evolve and add features, because it's all built for us and not for many other customers like eFitness has. So
sure. Gusti, with this one, I would like to finalize our conversation. Being able to offer us membership, no contract, and half the price, it's very hard to beat. So that's why probably you managed to grow to the size you grew on Icelandic market. Gusti, thanks so much for your time. Before you leave, tell us and our listeners where they can hold of you online, how they can find you online, or connect with you online.
Probably best to find me on Facebook. Just yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I'm usually connected there. It's Gusti and it's JR. So it's
people will figure it out.
Yeah.
Gusti, one more time, thanks so much. Thanks so much for coming on the show. And yeah, have a good day.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me. Take care.